What's happening, people? On what you need, and you're checking out my channel. Thank you for doing so. If you like what you're hearing, like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave a like. If you want to, you can subscribe. If you want to, you can comment. And if you want to, you can donate. This is a live stream. It's about 5 something in the morning. I'm about to get up and do my day. Before I do, I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about Deontay Wilder. He's not done. 1. 2, he's going to come back better. And 3, Don Shada, you asked me what could Deontay Wilder do to beat Tyson Fury in the rematch. It's going to be a little bit tough to beat Tyson Fury, period. Anybody. Okay? Tyson Fury has been doing this thing for a long time. And, you know, he grew up in a family of fighters. And also, Tyson Fury he can do it all. He can box on the inside, he can box on the outside. Then his long reach and height, and then his quickness. All of these God-given attributes make it even harder. And then on top of that, he has the skills to match it up. He's got the heart. I want to talk about one specific thing, though, that a lot of people are overlooking. And I just think, I think that this one thing kind of robbed Deontay Wilder of his shot. Let me show you what I mean. So Mark Breland threw the towel in on the fight. I get it. Accumulation of punishment, blah, 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 blah. Some people were saying, some of you guys, subscribers and fans, are saying that, it would have gotten worse for Deontay Wilder. Okay. Now, think about this. Tyson Fury was knocked down with a horrible two-piece combination. The two-piece combination that knocks out fighters is a right hand, left hook. Wilder hit him with the right hand, came back with the left hook. Tyson Fury hit the canvas hard. But he got his chance as a champion, even though he wasn't with any, certified Boxing Hall of Fame championship title. He didn't have one of those. He had the linear championship, even though he didn't have the linear championship belt. As a champion or former champion, Jack Reese gave Tyson Fury the opportunity to reveal himself. He didn't just call off the fight just like that. What Mark Breland did, and Tyson Fury was knocked down twice as well, just as how Deontay Wilder was knocked down twice. Mark Breland did not give Deontay Wilder that opportunity, especially as a warrior. He didn't give him that opportunity to show what he was about and redeem himself. And again, I will say this again. As much as Deontay Wilder was taking punishment, he kept his composure, and he still had his wits about him. He was getting tagged, but he kept his composure. Something very important for us to remember. Because if this fight went the distance, the longer it went, is the more Deontay Wilder would get to know more about Tyson Fury. Now, Tyson Fury as a champion got his chance to redeem himself. And that was a horrible knockdown. Oh, y'all could have said if the fight went on longer, he could have gotten brain damage, blah, 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 blah. Okay, he got knocked down in the 9th round. Now, he was outboxing Wilder, but he was also taking some punishment. Even in this fight, he was taking some punishment. Some really hard right hands landed on Tyson Fury, but he took them, and he kept coming. He was not going to be denied. Now, Wilder was the champion. Wilder was the champion. Now, I know you're supposed to err on the side of caution, but Mark Breland, to the surprise of Jay Diaz, who was the head trainer, just threw in the towel. I think Breland did something that denied Deontay Wilder the opportunity to show what he really was about. I think he was on the verge of it. He's definitely tough. He's not an Anthony Joshua, okay? He's a tough dude. I mean, Tyson Fury hit him with a two-piece while he was throwing a jab that knocked him flat off his feet. Okay? And he got up from that and still kept on fighting. And then he got knocked down, I think it was in the 6th round. He got knocked down again with a body shot. After Tyson Fury went to the head, he went to the body. Of course, Wilder was tired from Tyson Fury putting his weight down on him and just Tyson Fury coming to him. He didn't expect to have to back up like that against his will. So it was a different kind of fight than he expected. Even though Fury said this was the fight he was going to. But he was adjusting. Now the question was, if you have a guy that's a warrior in there, what's the balancing act? Letting them do their thing. Mark Breland would know Deontay better than Deontay knows him, better than most. Do you let this guy continue on? He's got a swollen jaw. It's not broken, but it's swollen. His busted mouth. Okay, Tyson Fury definitely did damage to him. And they say a ruptured eardrum. I don't know if it was ruptured. Now the question really is, could Deontay Wilder have gone on? And I would say, I don't know all the details, but from what I saw, I think he could. And I thought the ref would stop the fight at a weird time. I thought Mark Breland stopped the fight at a weird time. If Deontay Wilder had been knocked down, I understand. If Deontay Wilder had been wobbling all around the ring and getting beaten from pillar to post, I can understand that. His gait was still proper. He had his guard up, even though Tyson Fury was still hitting him through the guard. And he was also responding with hooks in retaliation. I think Mark Breland panicked about losing his fighter because of all the deaths that happened in the ring, and did not allow Deontay Wilder to go further. He decided to preserve his fighter instead of to have his fighter take a beating. But I think Deontay Wilder wanted to continue that fight because he thought he had a chance, and he was figuring out Tyson Fury. And a lot of people just don't get it. When you see a fighter pausing and taking their time, like Gervonta Davis did with Yorkis Gamboa, it's because they're trying to figure out how to knock out this fighter or how to get this fighter. And I'm pretty sure Deontay Wilder was figuring that out as the fight was going on. Right? Did depend on the right hand a little too much, though. Had a good jab, threw a couple left hooks, which were good. Went to the body a little bit. But Fury was just a lot to handle that night, because their game plan did not factor in Fury coming to them. They clearly did not believe that was a possibility. Did Deontay Wilder think that, did Deontay Wilder expect Fury from the jump of the bell to come in on him like that? No. But he boxed very well, and he stayed very composed and patient. And I just think Mark Breland kind of took it from him. We don't know how the momentum of the fight would have changed. We don't know, because Mark Breland just took that from him. And as a champion, you have to give the champ a chance. Now, I'm not mad at Mark Breland, but I would say that Mark Breland sort of took that away from Wilder. He took it away from Wilder. And Wilder went and asked Mark Breland, why did you do that? In the corner, Mark Breland answered it. I don't think that Wilder just goes out on the shield like that. And we saw that. He got up twice, and he was fighting. Okay? Even when Tyson Fury was putting all that pressure on him, he was still fighting Tyson Fury, and he was still responding. I do believe, though, that a number of people just don't understand boxing, because Wilder was doing some really good things in there, and Tyson Fury acknowledged those things at the end of the fight. Tyson Fury realized that Deontay Wilder has very good skills. I think Anthony Joshua would be beaten by Deontay Wilder, because Anthony Joshua, he showed he's still chinny, or he shows that he will get knocked down. Okay? Even against Andy Ruiz in the second fight, Andy Ruiz, once he got those combinations in on him, Anthony Joshua was in all kinds of problems, and he started grinning. I just don't think that Anthony Joshua would survive Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder at this point in time. I think they both dust him. He's too slow for both of them. And they're both unpredictable. You can't prep for them. And they both have either sufficient skills or power to put him down and put him down multiple times and then finally take him out. But Anthony Joshua is a solid guy. Remember his fight against Vladimir Klitschko? It was a good fight. He had the Joseph Parker fight. He had the Dillian White fight. These are all great fights. All right. He ran through Charles Martin, who was on the undercard. So, I mean, it's a good fighter. It's a good fighter. I just think he's in the third place to these two. Tyson definitely shows he can mix it up and do different things. And he really has a mindset that he puts his mind to something, he's going to do it. Tyson Fury is one of those special fighters that don't come along very often. And it's a pity because a lot of people put him down and stuff. But clearly now we know that the Klitschko fight was no joke, and Klitschko could have gotten knocked out if he tried to engage Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury can knock you out. Now we know that for a fact. And I didn't think he was going to knock out Wilder, and he did. Okay. The thing with Tyson Fury that bothers me a little bit, but not too much. What's he going to do after that high? What's he going to do after that win? And I think I know what's going to happen. I think Tyson Fury is a guy who he needs goals to keep him on track. But here's the cool thing. I think it's mostly his fears of going back to the life he used to live that makes him, apprehensive and nervous and gets into depression. And he struggles with depression clearly. So what people need to know is that, Tyson Fury, hopefully he's got another goal in mind, another challenge. He wants the third fight with Deontay Wilder, obviously. I think he should take that instead of the Anthony Joshua fight. The Anthony Joshua fight's a good fight too, but Anthony Joshua, according to Frank Warren, has Pulev in front of him. So he should really focus on Pulev because if he doesn't focus on Kubrat Pulev could knock him out. Okay. So, but Tyson Fury really is something special. And Bob Arum must happen to get his hands on him. Good for Bob Arum and his team, but I still don't really appreciate what Top Rank had been doing in the past. Maybe they're going to change. We'll see. But I'm glad to see that Bob Arum is happy to do business with the PBC. I hope he continues to do that, business with the PBC. He's a happy camper after this fight. But I can guarantee you the third fight, Tyson Fury is not going to do that to Deontay Wilder. I can guarantee you that. If it's an immediate rematch, I guarantee that's not happening. What happened in this fight is not going to happen. And Tyson Fury knows this, but that'll make for an even better third fight. Okay? Maybe Fury wins it again. I don't see why not. But what I can say is it's going to be a hell of a tougher fight. Deontay Wilder has improved in this game, as Tyson Fury said. A lot of people say Wilder hasn't improved. No, he has improved in this game. But this particular fight is going to teach him a lot more. So if he wants to have a third fight with Tyson Fury and get back his title like Anthony Joshua did with Andy Ruiz, I don't favor him to win, just based on the fact that I thought he lost the last two fights. But let me say that Anthony Joshua surprised me. And I don't know, Deontay Wilder may surprise us. Somehow, some way. He finds a way to win, so you never know. One of the things they need to do, though, in that fight is do not stop the fight. Don't throw in the towel on Deontay Wilder. Let him fight. If he gets knocked out, so what? Okay, but let the guy fight his fight. Let him finish his fight. Let Tyson Fury get the definitive win if that's the case. But don't stop. Don't throw no damn towel into no ring. When the fighter's not even, the fighter's like looking at you like, what the hell are you doing? Okay? Don't do it to the fighter. You know. Especially a guy cut from the cloth that Deontay Wilder cut from. It could have ended up being a very exciting competitive fight. Tyson Fury still wins it, but Deontay Wilder makes it to the finish line and he finishes strong. So we need to see that. Okay? We need to see that. Now Wilder has a good idea of the size, the strength, and the power of Tyson Fury, so he'll know how to fight next time. Especially the styles that Tyson Fury could bring to the ring. So he'll know how to effectively deal with that the next time around. So we'll see. Jamal Charlo was able to beat Tony Harrison. Anthony Joshua was able to beat Andy Ruiz. And Andy Ruiz made a whole set of excuses. So it's very possible that Wilder could beat Tyson Fury. It's possible. Anything's possible in boxing. Anyway, peoples. Unlikely, but possible. How much you need? If you like my channel, you can, oh my gosh, I just yawned. My trademark yawn. If you like my channel, subscribe, share. If you want to, you can comment or donate to my channel via Western Union. Peace.